If I was going to kill myself, do I slit my wrists this way or this way?
Sideways for attention, long way for results. Meg is right.
Okay, I'll be in the garage.
From terminal illnesses to jokes about pedophilia, no topics off limits in the humor of this beautiful show. So here's our top 10 favorite dark humor moments from Family Guy. Number 10, Vietnam Memorial.
Hey, Quagmire, you know you got Chris suspended from school for telling one of your dirty jokes.
Oh, gosh, Peter, I'm sorry. You want me to talk to him?
Well, no, actually, I want you to tell me the joke.
No doubt the show has zero chill when it comes to picking on any topic for laughs. They go all out cracking jokes about races, religions, and even illnesses. And guess what? They don't spare themselves either, as they hilariously prove this time.
So this chick meets a guy at a bar, and... P.S. Your is in the sink.
It all went down when Peter and his crew embarked on a wild quest to unveil the origin of this dirty joke that's so damn hilarious. Seriously, go and watch it for yourself.
Oh, God, I pooped my pants.
It's funny when it happens to other people.
While being chased by powerful forces they still hadn't faced, their joke-seeking journey took them right to the heart of the country's capital, where they faced all the iconic monuments.
Now, those are all the monuments I read about in school. There's the Washington Monument. There's the Obama Monument. Vietnam War Memorial.
Yeah, even the gut-wrenching Vietnam Memorial. And yep, they totally pulled off that joke.
Aboard! Scoreboard! I know that guy. Cry like a bitch. Vietnam undefeated.
Number 9, Suicidal Jokes.
Hey, Peter, you got your safety on, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because your gun is pointing right at me.
Wait, you want me to pull the trigger and prove it to you?
No, I just want to make sure your safety's on.
Right from the get-go, this video makes it freaking obvious that the show's writers are fearless in their mission to smash through every single humor boundary. That's why they didn't hold back when it came to tackling suicide. It all started with our good old Peter being Peter.
Yeah, see, Quagmire? Safety's on. Now, this is a gun without a safety. Quite the difference, huh?
After shooting his own buddy and not even realizing the seriousness of his actions, poor Peter found himself isolated from the gang. And guess what his first move was?
I don't have any friends, so I'm gonna kill myself and get a full page in the yearbook. Then they can't ignore me.
And just when you thought they couldn't go any darker, Peter's own daughter dishes out advice like it's no big deal. Because if they're gonna embrace the dark side of humor, they go all in, no holding back.
Hey, Lois, if I was gonna kill myself, do I slit my wrists this way or this way?
Sideways for attention, long way for results. Meg is right.
Okay, I'll be in the garage.
Number 8, Quagmire's Shady Business.
Hey, Brian, check it out. Peter, you painted over the back window. Isn't that dangerous?
I'm a redneck, Brian. We like people driving behind us to know what our beliefs are.
We always had this hunch that giving Quagmire pilot perks wasn't the smartest move. And man, it got confirmed in that Airport 07 episode from season 5. Just a regular day in Quahog. And Peter was full on redneck mode.
What the hell? My car!
Thanks to that bizarre chain of events, and let's face it, Peter's eternal stupidity, he ended up crashing into Glenn's car while he was heading to work.
Ah, damn it! Hey, come back! เฮ้ย จะไปไหน มานี่ อีดอก กูจ่ายเงินไปแล้ว กี่กอง กูตกลงกับพ่อมึง ทำไมไม่ทำ
With his car all wrecked, Glenn had no way to make it to the airport in time, so Peter offered to give him a ride in his redneck pickup truck. And if that first crash didn't drop the hint about that kind of crazy stuff Quagmire's into, well...
Gotta fly a plane in 20 minutes.
Oh, I can drive you. I got a pickup truck, see?
Well, come on!
If there's one thing that's more evident than Quagmire's human trafficking, it's that the show's writers have no boundaries when it comes to humor.
We can go after them.
Don't worry about it. They're tagged. They're tagged. Just get me to the airport.
Number 7, Michael J. Fox's Condition.
People.
You only have 2 white shirts?
Well, I had a third one, but it got ruined at that wine tasting at Michael J. Fox's house.
When it comes to beloved celebrities who made their mark on the show, no one stands taller than Michael J. Fox. This iconic character has become a recurring presence in the Family Guy universe.
Hi, I'm Peter Griffin. Now, we were going to show you the actual scene, but it would just make us all sad. So, I'm just going to tell you what happened.
And even though he's often seen as Marty McFly, let me tell you, when it's the real Michael J. Fox we're talking about, you can bet that humor always zooms in on his illness.
What's that? Oh, wait, now they're telling me they do want to show it. I really like the finish on this Shiraz. Son of a bitch, what is your problem?
Because in the crazy realm of Family Guy, not even the utmost admiration and respect for a celebrity can tame the insatiable craving for dark humor. That's just how it goes in Family Guy.
Screwed up worse than Disney did when they cast Michael J. Fox in that Zorro remake.
Who was that masked man who saved us?
I don't know, but he left his insignia.
Number 6. Quagmire's Baby.
Well, I'm clearly not the only one who was dissatisfied with his purchase. Whoever bought that baby from you obviously didn't want it.
A baby? I didn't sell a baby.
One fine day, out of the blue, Glenn comes across this little girl right on his doorstep, waiting for him with a not-so-friendly note in her little basket.
Glenn, this is your child. Next time, wear a condom, jerk.
Left with few options, he decides to step up and try to adjust his wild and lustful lifestyle to accommodate little Annalee's presence. But he soon realizes how incredibly difficult it truly is.
You have a baby?
Yeah, it's a long story. Damn kids kept me up every night for 2 weeks. Now, where were we? Giggity, giggity.
Eventually, Glenn makes the tough call and reluctantly decides to give his daughter up for adoption. Despite feeling remorseful, he knows it's the best choice for little Anna. And just when you think it's all heartfelt and you're pulling out the tissues, that's when the show's true nature comes to light.
Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll bump into her in 18 years.
What?
Did you really think I was gonna change that much? Get out, everybody!
Number 5. You have AIDS.
Well, I better tell Cleveland. I got a knack for delivering bad news.
Sometimes there's news that's tough to break, even for Dr. Hartman, who isn't exactly known for his gentle touch with patients. But fear not, because Quahog has its very own hero.
I don't know how to tell you this, Mr. Devaney, so I'll let these guys do it.
And by these guys, we're talking about this incredible crew.
You have AIDS. Yes, you have AIDS. I hate to tell you, boy, that you have AIDS.
With an epic song, Peter and his gang deliver the devastating news. Oh yeah, dark humor at its finest. And what better way to handle a delicate moment than with a catchy and unforgettable performance?
Not HIV, but really full-blown.
Yeah, okay, we know it's a devastating moment, but seriously, how can you resist cracking up when you hear that wicked melody with those twisted lyrics? That's just the way things roll up in Quahog.
Have AIDS.
Yes, you have AIDS.
Not HIV, but full-blown AIDS.
Number 4. Kevin Spacey's Basement.
Brian, why don't you take Stewie while Meg and I go clothes shopping?
A few moments later.
$10, $5, $8, and I'll do it. Fine.
During the episode Don't Make Me Over, in the 4th season, the Griffins visit the mall to give Meg a much-needed makeover. And it's during this visit that an exquisitely dark piece of humor unfolds.
Help! I've escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement! Help me!
While the joke may not have made waves in its original airing in '05, it took on a whole new significance years later when actor Kevin Spacey faced accusations of sexual assault by a minor.
Ha! I am so outrageous! Give me the cash.
Could the show's writers have seen this coming, or was it just a fortunate stroke of luck? Either way, the hidden gem of the joke nestled within the episode has now become one of the show's most chilling and twisted moments of dark humor.
Cold in here?
Nope, just really small.
Number 3. The Bandana Look.
Over 1,000 people entered the contest and they chose mine.
Well, that's wonderful, Brian.
Yeah, that's a great achievement. Just like the first chemotherapy patient to figure out the handkerchief look.
If there's one thing that sets Family Guy apart from the rest, it is the sheer audacity of its writers when it comes to comedy, fearlessly tackling even the most sensitive of subjects. And when it comes to pushing those boundaries, they spare no expense. And of course, this includes terminal illness.
Honey, get in here!
What is it?
In one of their iconic cutaway gags, a hallmark of the show, the writers unleash their full comedic potential, fearlessly taking things over the top and leaving no joke unturned. Nope, not even this one.
Oh my God.
Right?
It's like you don't
even have cancer! I know!
Oh my God.
Because no matter how tough life gets for someone, laughter remains the ultimate remedy. At least for the audience, because at the end of the day...
No, but I still have pretty aggressive cancer.
Number 2. Officer Reeses.
If everybody was as close-minded as you, the world wouldn't have some of its most inspired creations.
In the wild and wacky world of Family Guy, even the most random scenarios can lead to the most extraordinary ideas. And that's exactly what happened to Officer Reeses when he became entangled in this peanut butter calamity.
Man, this chocolate bar is delicious.
I love peanut butter.
In a classic cutaway of the show, the officer was patrolling the roads when fate led him to a recent car accident. And if the officer's surname doesn't give you a hint of what's about to unfold...
What happened here?
He got peanut butter on my chocolate. He got chocolate in my peanut butter.
These are the moments when the show's writers weave their magic, fearlessly reimagining significant events of the world, infusing them with a delectably dark twist, if you know what I mean. And number 1.
Drunk driving math. Hey, Brian, toss me a cold one. Nothing better than a 7 a.m. beer and an unbrushed mouth.
From day one of this show, it's pretty damn clear that Peter's got a thing for booze. His addictions caused him endless, and sometimes hilarious, troubles, from job losses to run-ins with the law.
Peter, I don't want you drinking too much. You're driving us all home.
Lois, I know how many beers I can drink and still be able to drive.
But sometimes the show takes a wild detour and drops a dark joke that's totally consequence-free for everyone involved. Like that one time when Peter busted out some crazy math to figure out how many beers he can knock back while driving. No biggie.
Seven.
And if you thought Peter's method ain't all that reliable, guess what? You'd be totally right.
6.
Always a pleasure having you guys around. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. Why don't you check out Family Guy 10 Creepiest Herbert Moments shown on your screen right now.
You can see how I play with Chris.